Here on different types of crustal features and what forms happen whenever two plates converge. And our first example here is we have an oceanic crust and a continental crust. And whenever they converge, the denser oceanic crust will actually go underneath the continental crust due to the fact that the water was resting on top of that crust for so long. And this happens, and different type of examples of this are Andes Mountains and Cascade Mountains. The forms are volcanoes and mountains, and these normally happen in the ocean. So you'll see like volcanoes down at the seafloor, and then the type is oceanic continent. Staying in the realm of convergent plate boundaries, what we have up here is an oceanic plate converging. And what happens here is the older, more dense plate goes underneath the younger crust, and what happens here are volcanic island arcs and deep ocean trenches, and some examples of these are the Aleutian Islands and the Marianas Trench. The plate boundary that we have here is the continental plates converging. And what tends to happen here are the two plates will converge, and the crust has nowhere else to go but up. So what will happen here are mountain ranges will form, and some examples of this are the Himalayan mountains and the Appalachian Mountains.
Our new type of boundary we're learning about is divergent boundaries. And this type of divergent boundary is oceanic. So two oceanic plates, they separate, and this allows magma to come up from the separated earth, and convection currents allow the magma to go up, and then they go down, and then the cool magma goes down into the crusty, and the heated one goes up. And this allows the seafloor to spread, allowing new crust to be made, and this causes seafloor spreading in oceanic ridges. And examples is the Mid-Atlantic Ridge. The second addition to our divergent boundary session is continental. What happens here is two continental plates diverge, forming a jigsaw effect where it makes jagged ridges and it forms rift valleys. An example is the Great African Rift Valley.
So a new boundary that we have here is a transform boundary, and this is a continental because this can't happen in the ocean. And what happens here is two plates will tend to slide past each other, causing earthquakes and fault lines, and an example of this is the San Andreas Fault.